Gotta ask a couple True Blood questions because obviously we know there's all this talk about a revival. No one knows anything about it. There's very few specifics out there. I'm curious if there is a cast text chain where you guys have been talking about it, or what those conversations with other cast members have been like.
Yeah, of course I can't implicate anybody else but myself. But I'm not going to say that it wouldn't be bizarre after 7 years of hanging out with people and doing something you cared about to go, have you heard anything?
Right? It's weird.
It's a little weird. I described it to someone that, because we know nothing.
Yeah.
Or the people that I've texted.
I don't even think HBO knows that much about it yet from what they've been saying.
I'm starting to wonder as well if, and HBO does great stuff. So
yes,
we can't rule out that they won't do something really neat with it. But when I go home to Wisconsin, my mom moved in the last 10 years from the house I grew up in. And I see other people's cars parked in the driveway living in my house. This is how it
yeah, it's a little weird.
It's a little weird. I'm like, yeah, it's bizarre. That was our house. Even by the end of shooting the lot that we shot on, we had every single stage. And the budget just got bigger and bigger and bigger. And so that was our lot.
Yeah.
And after we finished, and I went back like a week later to pick up some wardrobe, there were already other shows moving in. And I was like, I don't know you. I didn't approve. I didn't get a memo about this. That even didn't feel right.
Right. You get territorial.
Yeah.
Let's say I went to a Halloween party on the Fantasia set one year.
Oh my gosh, you did?
Yeah. No,
on
it's
that
fun.
Then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was my home, man. And the night, my last scene in Fantasia, I tried to just not think about it because I was so emotional about it.
I'm sure.
And a day or so later, I think it was one day later, I went back to shoot something else, and they had asked me, do you want anything from the set? And I just couldn't even think about it. So I thought I'll wander over there tomorrow and look around, and it was already gone.
Wow, that fast. Crazy. Now,
Yeah.
so you have some regrets about maybe not stealing something that last day then.
Yes, kind of. It was over. That set was so full of endless, brilliant detail. And I thought, I could take a shot glass. And then I was like, do I want to cherish a shot glass for the rest of my life because I can't get rid of it because it says Fantasia? Like, it was too much commitment.
Yeah.
So the producer did send me from one of the pieces of art that was George Bush with fangs biting the Statue of Liberty.
Nice. That's a good piece to have, I think.
It's good.
And I mean, do you think, there's not, it seems like maybe they're going to go without the original cast, new cast altogether. Do you think there are different stories that could be told with those same characters? Or do you think it might be a better idea to just use the world of True Blood, but maybe introduce different stories?
Yeah, because I'm trying to think of the options for them, because either they have to just redo it with other
which
actors.
Is weird. Yeah, which would be strange.
Right? Which
what's the point?
And then, or you stay in that world and tell other stories. But I read the books, and we did stray, but the first season was exactly the book.
Mm-hmm.
And then it was just incrementally different. So there's only like one or two characters. Like, I hope they bring back the Elvis. There was an Elvis living in the woods who had been turned. They called him Bubba or something. So I don't know how you do it. And I don't.
It's tricky.
It's tricky. And I don't know what their options are, actually. And I saw Charlaine Harris post that she didn't know either.
Yeah. I mean, I think I think yesterday, someone at HBO said this is like year, 2 years away at this point. They have someone like in the very beginning stages of even trying to figure out what the story would be. But
Right.
I guess, would you have, if they were to recast Pam, would you have any advice to whoever steps into those shoes next? Because that's I say good luck to whoever has to follow your footsteps.
I would say those are very uncomfortable shoes. But literally, I had the most incredible shoes, and I always tried to get the cameraman to pan down because my feet were killing me.
Yeah, you
And
better show them off if I'm wearing them.
right. And Audrey Fisher was the brilliant costume designer who went to enormous lengths to make sure that I always had these incredible shoes to match the incredible outfits. I would say make sure every opportunity you have, put on slippers. And, the first day when I was wearing a corset, because I wore those a lot, Anna Paquin walked by and said, "Nice corset, don't eat." And I was
Oh,
like, ha ha. And then I ate lunch and learned, oh no, she
why?
was trying to help me. So I would tell this poor young girl, get a good protein shake you like and sip on that. Lacing you up after lunch is going to hurt.